So in this question, we have a diagram. A, B, C are points on the circumference of a circle with center O. Angle BOC is equal to 60 degrees. Angle CAD is equal to 45 degrees. And angle BCA is equal to 80 degrees. Find angle DCA. So we are asked to find angle DCA. So looking at this diagram, we are to find angle DCA. So this particular angle, that's what we are looking for. Okay, good. So we have our solution. Okay. Now, before we can find this, we need to work on some of the angles which are not given, even though we have been given this as 80, 60, and then 45. But know that we have this angle in the middle. So let's see if we can find this particular angle. Yeah, let's see if we can find this particular angle. Now, one of the properties is saying that if we have an angle at the center and there's also another angle at the circumference, so you see that we have this triangle. So we have triangle ABC. So that is the triangle. And within the triangle, we have another triangle in. So we have triangle OBC. And since this is the center and we have 60 here, then we need to find this angle. And in that property, we are saying that if I want to find this angle at the circumference, then I should find what half of this, half of the one at the center, then I will get the one at the circumference. The same thing if the question give us this, then we would find what twice of this, then we'll get this. So if we have this and we don't have this, we can find twice of this and get this. But since this time we have been given a 60, to find here we only divide the 60 by what? 2, so that we get what? That angle. So to find angle BAC, then we have to find half of angle BOC. Good. And we know angle BOC is equal to what? 60 degrees. So half of 60 degrees will give us what? 30 degrees. Good. So it means that we have here as what? 30 degrees. Good. So once we have here as 30 degrees, then it means this particular angle. So we have angle BAD. This particular angle alone. So we just add them. So angle BAD is equal to what? 30 plus 45 degrees, which will give us what? 75 degrees. So we'll get 75 degrees. So that is for this. Now you see that if you look at the diagram, you see that we have this quadrilateral inside the circle. So we have an inscribed circle. So we have what quadrilateral, that's ABCD. So in one of the properties of circle theorem, when you have a quadrilateral drawn in a circle and the vertices touch what? Circumference of the circle, then we call that property what? Cyclic quadrilateral. That is what? Cyclic quadrilateral. And for cyclic quadrilateral, we are saying that opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. It means that if you sum up opposite angles, you are going to get what? Supplementary angles. And what does supplementary angles say? Supplementary angles are saying that they sum up to what? 180 degrees. So it means that if I sum the opposite angles, I will get what? 180 degrees. So if you look at the diagram, you see that this angle, the whole of this angle, and the whole of this angle are opposite. They are opposite. And the whole of this angle and the whole of this angle are also what? Opposite. So it means this angle plus this angle will give me what? 180 degrees. So we can say that angle BAD plus angle BCD is equal to 180 degrees. Good. So, but do we know angle BAD? We have already calculated and we got what? That is what? 75 degrees plus. Do you also know angle BCD? Now let's go back to the diagram and check if we can get angle BCD. So where is angle BCD? So this is angle BCD. Now in the question, we were only given what? Angle BCA. We were given angle BCA, which is equal to 180. So it means that the 180 is only for angle what? BCA, but the D is not part. So from this point, from here to here is only what? 180. So how do we find here? We don't know. So let's represent here as X. So let's say here is X. Let's represent here as X. So we can say that angle BCD. So we can say that angle BCD is equal to angle BCA plus angle what? Angle DCA. So we are saying here is what? 80 degrees. But angle DCA, where is it? So this is angle what? DCA. That's where we put the X there. So we can say plus X. Good. So once we have developed the idea that if I want to get BCD, then I should add what? Angle BCA to angle what? DCA. And this is what we are getting. So we substitute the whole of this into this. So it means that we will put 80 plus X in this. So write here as 80 degrees plus X, which is equal to what? 180 degrees. Good. So if we add this, we are getting what? 155 degrees plus X, which is equal to 180 degrees. Then we can group like terms. So we have X is equal to 180 degrees minus 155 degrees, which will give me 25 degrees. Good. So it means the x is what? 25 degrees. Good. But the x, which is 25 degrees, it is for which angle? So we are saying that angle what? DCA. That is what the x. And in the question too, we were asked to find what? We were asked to find angle DCA. So DCA, that is the same as what? The x value. So we can conclude that angle DCA is equal to 25 degrees. So very simple, right? Very, very, very simple. So that is how we can go about this question. Okay, thank you.